Hey, just got back from this awesome hot springs. Fucking so sick. Little hike. Go out there. Got butt naked. Got in the water. It was fucking cool. Feel good and clear right now. Nature always does that to me. Today's been nothing but nature. And I wanted to talk about the concept of separation being an illusion, or the concept of separation in general. To me, separation is just simply separating ourselves from other life. So in other humans, we separate ourselves based on male, female, nationalism, religion, racism, right? All these things that allow us, at the end of the day, it's a trick of the ego, because it's allowing us to stake down our identity. Hey, I am X, whatever it may be. I am X, you are Y. And it could stretch beyond just between humans with speciesism, right? If I'm able to separate myself from any life, anything, what happens? We end up justifying fucking those things up. And I would argue that just that act of separating myself from anything on this earth. I came from this earth. I'm not separate. Though it may seem that way. But my journey has been about letting go of the separation and kind of blending into everything. I come from it. I'm going to go back to it. Or at least my body will. I don't know, what happens at death. But everything that you see came from this earth. And so the act of separating yourself from another person, separating your race from another race, separating yourself from people of another country, just the thought is violence. And not because it's not physically violent, but that is what leads to violence. It is separation. And this was an idea, I think a quote that I read. Krishnamurti had this quote that separation is an act of violence, or something along those lines, or at least that's how I remember it. He might have said something completely different, but... And I was thinking this, and then it came back to me, because that's at the end of the day, that's all I control. All you control is you. Fucking rad-ass place, by the way. It's so sick. Fucking Oregon is ridiculous. Came back to me. And I separate. It's a practice for me. I'm doing it less and less, but I still do it. Still separate myself from certainly other people, sometimes even races. I'll have fucking semi-racist racial thoughts. If I'm angry or something, especially, it'll pop up, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? But I'm proud of myself for catching it. But I still do it, right? So I still separate, and I want to be non-violent. I want to practice non-violence in my life. Because I want to be love. I want to blend in. I think everything at some level is fucking love. I don't have that. I haven't felt it completely yet. But oh fuck. Everything's so fucking sick over here. Look at that. Just the fucking side of the road. So sick. Yeah, I want to be non-violent, and I need to continue working on even the thoughts of separation and separating myself, because at their core, that's violence. Even though it's just a thought, it's still violence, because that's the root. And everything that we see that's in the physical realm starts with our thoughts. And I want physically, I am nonviolent. I don't fucking hit anybody, and I don't remember being physically violent, but I've yelled at people and shit, so my words aren't completely nonviolent. There's times I fucking say shit to friends, family, working on it, you know, and I'm pumped that I'm here. I'm pumped that I'm here, that I'm able to preempt the thoughts, that I am not attaching to them, and there's distance between me and those thoughts that I attach to. And so I wanted to share that nonviolence doesn't mean not hitting or even just, you know, watching your words, but your actions, your words, and your thoughts should be in alignment. To me, that's what I am striving for. I want to align. I want to be in alignment. And to me, that's like everything lining up, and I can, you know, it'll be alchemy. Like fucking, I'll just be able to fucking freely, and that I'm close to it, you know. My thoughts, in most areas, my thoughts, my words, my actions. I wouldn't say most areas, because there's probably shit I'm not even aware of, you know. But I'm fucking getting there, man. I hope you are too. Peace. Love yourself. Be love. Radiate peace, so that we may all have peace.